Hi boys and girls, my name is Miss Popham and thank you for coming and joining me again this week for more art videos. So last week we had a go at collaging with lots of different materials and we talked a lot about texture and things like that. And this week I said we are going to be junk modelling, which is when we use lots of old recycled packaging and materials, and we use lots of joining techniques to make new things and new models. And today we are going to be making something really exciting. We're going to be making an octopus, which is a really fun sea creature to make. So you might know a little bit about an octopus. They're supposed to have 8 tentacles. One of the ones I made today only has 6, so it's not scientifically accurate, but nevertheless, I think you can still tell it's an octopus. So I'm going to show you the different things you're going to need to join in and make an octopus with me today. We're going to have a look at what it should look like and how you could go about making it. And then we're going to have a look, very Blue Peter style, at one I made earlier. So let's have a little look at what bits you're going to need. So for today's session, you're going to need a pair of scissors. Ask an adult to help you, and they'll show you how to carry and use these safely. A toilet roll tube or a kitchen roll tube if you haven't got a toilet roll one. Probably some glue, PVA or Pritt stick or sellotape, something similar for joining. A pen or a pencil, coloured pens and pencils if you've got them, and anything you may want to decorate your octopus with. So I've put glitter, stickers, tissue paper, but it could be anything really similar to we were using lots of different materials when we were collaging last week. So have a little pause there if you need to look at that list for a little bit longer and get your bits together. And then when you're ready, put back, press play, and we'll carry on with today's video. So today here, session 1, we are junk modelling animals, and our first one is going to be an octopus. And you can see the one in the picture very accurately does have 8 tentacles. So you might want to count yours and make sure they've got 8, or if you don't mind, I'll just show you how to cut the tentacles. You might want anything to decorate your octopus with. It looks like they might have painted theirs orange. I'm going to stick tissue paper on mine today, or you might just want to colour him in. They've used some googly eyes, and I managed to find some in my local supermarket, but otherwise you can just draw on some eyes or stick some eyes out, cut some eyes out, sorry, and stick them on. And you might want a pen maybe to give him a smiley mouth as well. So here is my cardboard tube. So I didn't have any toilet roll tubes, I had a kitchen roll one, and I actually just cut it in half. So if you've got a kitchen roll tube, you might want to take a second now and just to use your scissors and to have a go at cutting the kitchen roll tube just through the middle so that you've got a slightly smaller one. You might need a grown-up to help you with that. If you need to do that, have a little pause now so you don't miss the next bit. If you've got a toilet roll tube, then we should be able just to carry on. So we're going to need to make some cuts in the cardboard here just to make the tentacles. So we're going to need to try and make 8 if we can count carefully. And we've done a bit of counting in my maths videos, so we should be able to count carefully up to 8. And we're not going to want to cut the whole length of the tube because then we wouldn't have the top bit for the face and the eyes and things like that. And they wouldn't be tentacles and it would all fall apart quite quickly. So we need to make sure we probably only cut about halfway up. So mine is almost sort of about half the length of my scissors there. And we want to try and make 8 cuts all the way around the width of the tube. So like this, we've got 1. So my last ones, I left about 1 centimetre, so about probably maybe 2 finger spaces I left, and that only made 6. So we need to maybe just leave 1 finger space between one each time, but don't leave your finger there while you're cutting. So 1 tentacle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, now I've got far more than 8. So I've still gone wrong, but just the other way. So don't worry if you don't count yours accurately either, because I have not done for the second time because I've already had a go at this today. Okay, so either way, he should have lots of tentacles now all the way around. Pause if you need a little bit longer to cut them out. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to decorate him. So it's up to you how you do it. You can use maybe some old tissue paper or card or coloured paper if you've got it. I used tissue paper for my one I made earlier. You might have maybe some colouring pens, and you might want to colour it in. You might want to just stick loads of stickers on it. So I've got lots of stickers here that I could just use and decorate it with stickers. You might want to use this time to draw some eyes on. You might want to use probably a dark colour pen is going to show up better. Might want to draw some eyes and a mouth on it. There's mine. Done very roughly and quickly, might I add. So you can spend a little bit of time now thinking about some of the different ways you could decorate. So have a little think now, have a pause, see what it is, what crafty things you've got at home, or ask a grown-up some of the things that you could use. Have a go at maybe sticking some different things on. I used a glue stick to stick my bits on, and I'll show you an easy way to help glue this because it's a bit of an awkward shape. You can just pop your hand inside the top and hold it like that, and then it's much easier to run the glue over it like that and stick any bits on like so. So have a little go at that now, and when you're ready to see what the next part is, once you're happy that you've decorated him and added a little face, come back and press play. So hopefully you've had a chance to decorate your octopus now, and he's looking ready and he's got a nice happy smiley face. So for the one I did earlier, I actually managed to find some googly eyes in my local supermarket, and so I popped those on. I had to use my PVA glue for that because normally they're sticky, but I couldn't find the sticky bit anyway. So I had to use my PVA glue, and I decorated him with blue tissue paper because I thought under the sea, that sort of blue colour, that would look quite nice. So here he is with a blue smiley mouth. He's got his googly eyes stuck on, and I didn't quite have time to finish, but I stuck on some blue tissue paper as well. So just to finish him off at the end, we've got to make the tentacles stick out, because at the moment he looks a bit more like a squid than an octopus, and we want him to have some tentacles when he stands up on the table. So what we're going to do is, slowly you're just going to bend out each of his legs without snapping them off. So just gently, so they stick out a little bit, like so. And then he should sit like this and look like a little octopus. So if I was going to do it with the one I was demonstrating with earlier, I'd turn out each of his little legs, his little tentacles, like so. Like that. See, he's got not got enough, he's got too many. Between them, they might be able to get it right. Like so. So it look like that, and turn them out. And then he can sit down like a little octopus. And I thought that was a nice, easy one for us to start off with today. Maybe you could give your octopus a name. So have a little think now about what materials did you use to make your octopus today. So we used cardboard with our kitchen roll or our toilet roll tubes. What did you use to decorate him with? Did you use tissue paper like me? Did you use pens and pencils? Maybe you put stickers on him, or maybe you cut out some coloured paper and decorated him that way. Maybe you had some glitter at home and you made a really sparkly octopus. So we had to think about what you used and how you joined it on. Did you use blue tack or sellotape, or did you use glue like me? And what different tools did we use today? You used scissors, you might have used pens and pencils, you might have used a glue stick. So we've practiced a few different skills and using a few different tools and techniques today. And maybe I want you to have a think about how you could adapt your work and make it better next time. Maybe you cut his tentacles too long or too short. Maybe it was a bit tricky trying to decorate him. Maybe putting the glue on was quite difficult and we need to think about how we can hold it to make it easier. And hopefully that's given us a good starting point to be able to make some more exciting things in our junk modelling session tomorrow. So for tomorrow's session, you will need a milk bottle or a milk carton. I've got one just over there hiding ready. And we're going to make some milk bottle Elmers. So you might have seen the Elmer the elephant story. And I'll show you how to do that in our next video. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And I'm excited to see you again soon. Bye.